the Stanley Parable. From what I know, this game is just about making choices. I don't really know for sure. Okay, let's see. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 o'clock and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Hold on. Before we start, I just have to see what happens now. I've opened this game previously, that's why that appeared, I think. So, right, I'm not saying the normal time. You know what, we'll go noon. High noon. It's a good time. 12 p.m., your favorite time of day. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? That is not true, I just gave you my favorite time. After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 12 o'clock p.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out. Well, see, it's not accurate, but you don't know that. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning a lot more. Excuse me. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. Wish you had more sliders. We've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Alright, you know I gotta try it again, right? Grows. So far, I'm really enjoying this game. Computer is barely visible. But it's just a slider until the dog and cat are friends. Oh, I feel like something bad's about to happen. Oh, no, we're good. Wait, hold on. That felt wrong. We just slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Uh, was it? Oh, there it is. Push just a slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Ooh, I like the sounds this makes. Dude, if the game is as satisfying as this, I'm gonna love this game. Which of the two made-up words below is most appealing to you? Occuboy Nikal and Scrumtush. We gotta go Scrumtush for this one. Please don't adjust the slider. Oh, I really want to do it. No, I like this guy. We won't. Do you know what time it is right now? I do now. It's 10:06 p.m. The time is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yeah, it's 10:06. Oh shoot, it's 10:07 now. What is time anyway? Yeah. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Obviously. Haven't told you a lot of things. Help. Okay. I don't really come back to visit me. What is happening? Yes. What? Hold on. We gotta go back. Stand by. Grows. Don't mind that. What time is it? Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? This time, it's just what I do, like a day job. And now the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. Of course I know you. You're... Okay. I see your point. Neither of us know what time it is. I know what time it is, dude. It's 10:08. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. Oh, come on. I wanted it to be 12. I want it to be noon. You want to have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. But a game is meant to be played alone. That's not true. You need friends. You like being alone, don't you? No. That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still more setting that needs to be one more setting we need to adjust. It may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again if you can find me. Talk soon. Okay, I gotta find him. Settings. Please. Where are you? Oh! Okay, that stinks. Here we go. The end is never the end. Is loading. Never. What?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Stanley. I like this guy's accent.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee
Oh, I tried pressing those buttons and just paused the game.
E427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, is this me? Oh, this is me. Okay. This is fine. Am I clicking my keyboard from all the way over here? Okay, cool.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I looked at the achievements before this. I said one of them was this for some reason.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Yeah.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Yes.
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I did.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Come on.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do
Yes.
it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
Oh, my door.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Alright, where's 417? I can do that. Store 417? No. The numbers are going down. Here, come this way. 20?
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437 is back this way. Was I wrong? No. I swear, if it doesn't give me anything.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Wait, where is that? Should be this way. This isn't gonna give me the achievement. I already know it. No, yeah, okay, it's gotta be this way. Yeah.
Now, back to door number 437.
I swear, dude, if you don't give me this.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine.
What's the copy machine?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
This is the wrong way. Wait, I can't.
Yes!
Oh,
This
I
is
can.
great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
I got you.
We've almost got
Yes, we
it!
do.
Now the copy machine, do that one again!
This isn't gonna give me anything, and I'm gonna be so mad.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 43. Yes!
Oh my
we
gosh,
did
I actually
it!
did it.
Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Did.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now? What were you thinking?
Oh, my bad. Okay, I'm going to the meeting room, right? Yeah, where's the meeting room?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
My left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, that's the reason.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Gosh.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Fuel.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That place looks fun though. Is that a warning sign? I'll go there. Nah, I'll go do my job.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But see, it's so tempting. No, no. Yeah, whatever.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Who could have
Feeling a
expected that?
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Things with money to buy more things? Graphs about things and money, oh my gosh. Alright, what we got? Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Be sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel. I was reading that. Oh, projector, whatever. A closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, there's something in here. jump.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What if I go down? Oh, it's... Nope. That's okay, I'll just go up. That's not the door. Ooh, the executive bathroom. I have no reflection. Because the boss knows what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then once... I'm not even gonna try to understand that. A book. The beige pages. Okay. Want to get in there. Whoa. Hold on, there's something in there. See through the crack in the door. I know there's something there. Okay, whatever.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Oh, you're just gonna give it to me?
But of
That's
course,
boring.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway. Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
It's creepy in there. I'm back. Oh, I didn't know it would actually let me go back. No, I want to
Whoops.
go in there.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Something changed, I'm calling it. These doors are gonna be open.
Here we are, Stanley.
Nope.
It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat. Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
My massive brain. That's great. Yeah, screw you.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me. Oh my God. It's the boss's office.
I knew it.
This absolutely changes everything for me.
Does.
Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
No, that's okay. I swear, if he does it a third time. Why is it taking
All
so long?
right. I have fully come to terms with it.
Thank you.
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley. Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Where else?
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
So far, W game. You know what?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Well, see.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Whatever.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah.
At this point,
Nope.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
No, it's okay. I think I'll pass. This is a very good setting for a horror game.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Oh man, I won't go back out there. It's spooky. Okay. Hey, Dr. Light Switch. What are you? I wish I could zoom. What does that say? 22612. Do I remember all this? Nah, there's no way. Hold on. Is there a zoom button? No. Oh well.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
What now?
Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay, we don't talk about that. What is this? What is happening here? Another page. Employee observation protocol. What? Hold on, let me attempt to read this stuff. Hey, I have a good idea. What if I were to just screenshot this? And then we just read this. That's not what I wanted to do. How does one zoom? Hello? Not like that. So it's just the same button? Sure. No, okay, call it? Wait. Okay. Let me go to my files. Close that. Go to screenshots. Alright. If. So I can read if. Okay. In the case of a Class 4 event, close system gates and consult with supervision. In the case of a Class 3 event, close system gates and consult with supervision. Prime I don't even know. Back to the game. Here.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh look, I'm right there. Hold on. Oh my gosh, that's my office. There's actually my office. There are multiples in here. I don't like it. Except for 528. Hold on, what's happening at 528? I don't like that. Okay. Whoa, what's happening at 5234? That's pretty normal. Oh, button. Oh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh, look. Non-collidable box. That's pretty cool.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
What's happening though?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Put this button in front of me, and then I can't press it. You can't do that to me. Oh, 5. I pressed it 5 times, nothing happened. What? Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask. When controls.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I really want to see what happens if I turn it on. No, no. Okay. Reloading.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I don't know, but I can walk.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
No. Okay, apparently I can't go back. I have no choice. But you know what? I don't really want to. Oh,
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Wow, that's cool. Is that the end of the game? Do I just have to restart? Oh, I can probably take other paths.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
No, it's okay.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Yeah.
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, very nice employees lounge.
Wow. Yes, this room.
I don't care.
What a beautiful... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Do I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna go in here. Yeah, I'm gonna go in here. Yeah. Open.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, that's pretty funny. What we got? Penalty for jumping off the car. $5,000 if I jump off?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No. Look, more non-collidable boxes. Danger. Danger everywhere. Okay. Windows. Ooh. Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, now this reminds me... Hold on. This is a good thumbnail. This reminds me of the door on the left thing. I haven't gone through the door on the left, and I don't know if I addressed it.
Aha! Perhaps you misunderstood.
Whoa.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, okay, my bad. Nah, I'm just kidding. Ooh.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley
crap.
walked through the red door.
Red, yeah. Ooh, look, a blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
Oh, nothing.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Basically.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
No, you didn't.
And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yep.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yes.
Skill trees?
Yes.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What if I just go through the right door? Oh.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
3.
Oh, of course. A 3.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion,
No.
you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? No. Wonderful.
No. Never.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Ooh.
And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ooh. Screen. Worldwide leaderboard. Ooh. Is this me? Good old Neil? That's definitely me, right? Ooh, I like that profile picture. Where am I? Oh. Oh. A dead rat. I'm losing to a dead rat. Wow, okay, we're going left door. Oh, you're still gonna bring me back here?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No.
Again, honest answers, please.
Not at all.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
No, it's okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
would. I'd like to
Perfect.
get back to
Let
the
me
game,
boot it
please.
up.
Okay.
In this game,
baby.
the baby crawls left towards danger.
Yay.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Okay.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
What if I just let you die? Not how you thought. Very satisfying. I'm dying. No, it's fine. Yeah, I don't like it. Shut up. Die.
You heartless bastard.
Sorry.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Welcome.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? just to ease the pain.
That's a good idea.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, okay, where are we going?
Aha! Fascinating.
Yo,
What do you think this
back
game
to
is
the
about,
watch.
Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
That's a Minecraft door sound. Minecraft lights. Oh, it's so pretty. I should get this game actually. That's just gonna let me play it right now. Hopefully the devs of this game have like permission to.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Oh no.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh,
You are
thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Pac-Man? Call that Pac-Man.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally
I'm gonna
impressed.
figure out how. There's no ball though.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley,
guys,
here's the
let me know
ball.
which
Have
place is
fun.
my other channel. Ooh. I'm playing Team Orange. I don't know about you guys, but Orange is better. Can I possibly make it go off course? I can't. I actually have to have skill to do this.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Yes.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes.
Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes! Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls!
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, I don't think my game's gonna handle this for much longer. Why am I spending so much time trying to get this one when I can just do this one that's already going in? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Very much.
Are you having fun? Is this a real video game?
Oh, it goes down.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
What?
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh, actually,
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Oh, it's creepy. I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator. Please come back. Oh, I found it. Dead now, aren't I? Was I just given a horror game? I picked the bad ending, didn't I? Oh, I 100% picked the bad ending. Lights. Ah, one light. Let's go. 427. That's where I work. I'm holding up in here. I'm not moving. Let me hide somewhere. Dude. What'd I do? Oh.
I wonder what he found.
Oh.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
I'm not.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
What's happening?
The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
How long are we waiting? Oh, okay. Man, I thought for sure I was about to get, like, jump scared. Oh, glad to be back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, wait. Should I try to do something? Oh, computer. Can I turn it off? Yep. Oh, there's more. Ooh. Are you not gonna let me do it another time? Come on. You can't do that to me. I can't get back up here? Okay. Oh my gosh. You can't do that to me. You can't give me a keyboard and then not let me press it multiple times. I want to work in there. It's a nice open space. Get multiple doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, but that was boring.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Follow where he's trying to lead me this time, wherever that lift goes.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
That's fair.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Let's go.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Whoa.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see...
Yes.
No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I am.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
No way.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner.
Oh, I actually gotta use the bathroom. Did I do it right?
And practice saying, my goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
Obviously.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
That's a lot.
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, this is fairly normal.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Oh. They're gonna make me go back and go through the left door. No.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah,
No! Why did you do that?
What?
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay, yeah. It's probably fine, right?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? No. To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
Calling it.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No.
I have to.
No.
I'm still here in this pile of rubbish, with you, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
No.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Actually, that's true.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know what? We're going to do it this time. This is not right. Okay. Guess that was right.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Weren't these walls red?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Apparently I didn't.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Trying, sir. That's a thick painting.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
I did not.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Trying.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Called it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Oh my
left.
god, it's me. Come on, Stanley.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please.
Am I the narrator?
I need you to make a choice.
Oh.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
That's it.
Can you hear me?
This is fake.
Is everything all right?
This is not the end.
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Left.
Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
Was
The
it
story
actually the
needs it.
end?
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Oh, now I
You
feel
need
bad.
time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Oh, it is my valve. Who's
That's all
Leroy?
right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Yeah, I think I definitely made the wrong choice. Oh, we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay,
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's gonna be one door.
When Stanley came
Is that
to a set
actually
of
the end?
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did it actually just reset me?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What?
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
Should I
left.
go through the red door? Yeah, I'm gonna go through the red door.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
There's gonna be
5
more
years
entrance, right?
ago.
It's almost always boring.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The 2 of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Phone.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
This isn't what I thought. What happened?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Oh, I actually do really like this.
I actually feel happy.
Whoa. is actually really nice, I must say. This is it. So I'm just gonna leave. Alright, bye.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Death Star. My bad.
Right. Where were we?
Yeah, fooled you. Ooh.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I'm gonna get hurt by walking up the stairs.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley,
Oh, I
no!
didn't do that.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Okay, we'll go back.
Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Okay, it's nice.
There.
Told you.
See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
I'm sorry, sir.
No. No, no. What are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I don't like you. You killed me, I think. Hey, it's 11 o'clock at night. I don't really know anymore. I'm not
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
dead. No.
Can you do that for me? My
I feel
God.
bad, but
Is this really how much you dislike my game?
I just can't do
That
it.
you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
No.
You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
No, that's not why.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
I'm sorry.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Yes, that's it.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Am I getting slower?
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
I can't go back. I literally cannot go back. So. Sorry, dude.
Is it over?
Yes.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm going back.
Yes. I'll go back.
All of his co-workers... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
No.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Speedrunning.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
That's a good question.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
I'm back. Editor, self, restart the recording.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
It's a good ending, isn't it? This is a bad ending.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, that's great.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, am I changing my guy? The Mariella.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh, we're back. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. But